didn't Limp Bizkit release an album called like Chocolate Starfish, which is so much more disgusting. Brown Eyed Girl by comparison is fairly nice. Makes it sound quaint. Anyway, load game. Where were we? We are just at the end of Ravenholm. We got through Ravenholm in one stream, which is pretty good. And it was not as spooky as I remembered it. Hang on. Also, my volume is very high. Let's turn that down before I blow up my own ears. I never thought about it. And the hot dog flavoured water. Fucking vile. Is one of the reasons I don't like Limp Bizkit, is that album title is fucking horrendous. It could be worse. It could have been Rude Vox. Oh fuck, I never thought about it. No. There's a couple of those. Like, I'll say, one of my favourite albums of all time is 10 by Pearl Jam, their debut album. And then at a certain point, maybe like 3 or 4 years ago, I really thought about the name Pearl Jam and went, that's a euphemism for cum. And went, oh, I like that less now. I feel like I just lost innocence and I don't have that much left. Are we meant to go up, by the way? I'm not really sure where I'm meant to go here. Am I meant to go down into the water, or... Like, I came up by getting slurped up by Mr. Barnacle. Why do people think pearls are always to do with cum? I don't think it's the pearl thing. I was thinking about it in terms of colour. Like, jam the colour of pearl would be like a euphemism for cum, I think. Like, I don't, unless people are very, very ill and they're coming like tapioca pearls, like in a boba tea. Oh, and pearl necklace is also a thing. Pearl necklace is a slang term, I believe, for ejaculating on someone's neck. What is a pearl necklace? Don't type it. Savage Garden has a song, Tears of Pearls, and this immature guy I had a fling with was like, it's about cum. It's on their boobas. I don't like that boobas has been typed, but yeah. But that you don't wear a necklace on your boobs, do you? Where do necklaces go? Necklaces only go down to about there, really, on me. That's not like on the boobs. Anyway, whatever. Let's close that down. No. Don't like boobas, but fine with milkers. I assumed from the name of the thing, that it would be like on their neck, but why would anybody want that, I suppose? Okay, let me through, please. I'm gonna drown. Where the fuck am I going? Is this the right way? This might be the right way. This looks, I'm gonna say promising. It's full of flames. Ah! At least I can see. Some go in between. It can look nice. Now, Gregarious, are you talking about necklaces or cum? Even flow now has a whole new meaning. I think on the décolletage, the general area. Oh, okay. It's like a big train
New
car.
member of the Goblin Horde.
Thank you for the subscription. That's very kind of you. Hello, miscreants. It's me, your dad. Have you been behaving? I mean, either, but I meant necklaces. Life is mysterious. Here we are watching a stream in which a deranged Irish goblin talks constantly of cum and milkers. That combines the two, then, if it is talking about breasts. I was meaning to send a photo, I hope, of not what we were talking about. But we have this really good MSG salt and pepper from Asia, and it's so good on egg fried rice. I just got an MSG delivery! Sorry, I was meaning to say this just after the stream yesterday. I got a delivery of MSG, and now have a kilo of MSG in my cupboard. Fuck, I love MSG. MSG is so good. MSG is one of the best foods. It's one of the best seasonings, ingredients, whatever you want to call it. It's so good. I put it on virtually everything, but especially fried rice. I'm going to make fried rice after the stream, I've just decided. The reason that when you make Chinese-style food at home, and it never tastes quite as good as in a takeaway or a restaurant, is because they are loading that shit up with MSG. And if you buy MSG, which is fairly cheap, you too can experience that. It's so good. Hello, Dickables / Ringo. Is there going to be boys that I'm going to have to chop, or are we fine? I'm just going to pull this lever and see what happens. Okay, I'm going to assume we have to run up and then hide behind... Ah, never mind, bye! You can get taken care of. I assume this is going to come back down. There we go. Lovely stuff. Now run up again. Don't you... For some reason, in this game, they have decided that run juice and flashlight juice is the same power source. Oh my god, how many fuckers are up here. Run! Just hang out here for a second. How do you know how much MSG to add? In my opinion, there is never enough, but I also eat way too much fucking salt. Just dip and dive up here. Yeah, it's basically just like nice salt, like nicer salt. But I eat a lot of salt. Like, to the point where I'm shocked I'm not more ill because of it. Like, my sodium level must be fucking horrific. I'm gonna have to kill you, aren't I? Hang on. Bang, and bang. There we go. Only a couple of bullets wasted. Fucking love salt. Salt is so good. I have long been a proponent of maybe selling a salt lick for people. You know how horses and cows get salt licks? Cows get all the good stuff, aside from being murdered at age, like, 4. Cows get, like, those, like, rubbing brushes, and they get salt licks. What a lovely life, unless you get killed. Like umami lollipops, exactly. A salt cube dipped in MSG, put on a stick. Or, like... You know, like a water bottle or something for a guinea pig, like attached to the wall of the cage or something. You just go over and like drink some water and then lap at a salt lick. And the cow window. I imagine some people would be into the cow window. It would make diagnosing tummy problems better. Salt lick, rubbing brushes, nipple play, lucky buggers. I mean, if a cow consented, more power to him. Did that seagull just fucking hiss at me, or was that another boy? Was that like someone? Oh, it was somebody up there. You absolute prick! How fucking annoying of you! Hang on, fucker. That was just set as a trap. Sorry, what's a cow window? A cow window. Hang on. I'm confident in saying there is no market for human salt licks. A cow window. Cow belly window. A cow belly window is a relatively common practice in some cow farms, especially industrial cow farms, where they install a window into the side of a cow. And it's because sometimes the conditions they're kept in are not very good, and so they will sometimes just like fucking eat nails or glass or some shit in the grass that they're given, and they can just reach in and pull them out with a magnet. It's not nice. But, you know, maybe some people will be into a cow window. Hang on. There we go. Just bring up a picture of cow window. Close your eyes for 10 seconds if you don't want to see a cow window. Not a cow window lore again. Oh, it looks like a little lifesaver. Yeah, it's like a little window in a cow, basically. Install a window into the side of a cow. What else would you describe that as? It's just that. Yeah, let's close that and go back over to the game. I'm so sorry I asked. Rather than making the conditions better, they installed holes. Yep, that's how it works. Has it got another one on the starboard side? I don't think so. I don't think it's like a porthole. Although maybe. Maybe you can have multiple cow windows just to make your life easier. Give me some... Oh, shotgun shells is very useful. What's up here? Ah! Oh, come on. Let me pick up a box. I hate platforming in any game, but especially in 3D games. And I forgot that Half-Life very occasionally makes you do that. As you should be, Lisa. You could wave at your friend through a cow. Oh! Again, if the cow came up and went, hey, install a window in me, then that's fine. It's just that they can't ask. What are these? Grenades? I think I needed a couple, that's fine. The cow window looked threaded, like some sort of hard point for equipment or weapons. I assume you could screw something into a cow window. Not in that way, but I'm assuming you could. I mean, it looked a bit big for that, but like, I assume you could screw like a vacuum cleaner in there. Did you ever stream Elden Ring? No! I was kind of meaning to at some point. Maybe at some point I'll stream some Elden Ring. I streamed a little bit of Dark Souls once, but that's the only Souls-like I've ever played. I've only ever played Dark Souls 1. And I enjoyed Dark Souls 1. I feel like the difficulty of Dark Souls 1 was vastly overstated, but I did enjoy it. There's a big fast boy there coming at me. Hello. Fuck off. Are you dead? Did I just liquefy his body? No, I flung it over there. But I think I might be into them. I think they've gotten harder as they've gone on. That was the 300 or 500 follower stream. I think it's gotten harder as it's gone on. Like, I think Bloodborne looks quite difficult. And the fuck was that? Oh, good, snipers. I have grenades. That might help. And they're kind of doing my job for me. Okay, it has given me grenades. Hi. Sorry, that's very funny. Let's move on. Are there any more snipers? I probably should check. It's very kind of them to put, like, big glowing lasers on their weapons as well, instead of just, like, a point. That was when I subbed. Watching me play any Souls game is infuriating, because I'm awful at them. Ah! I mean, I feel like that's kind of the point. Is that people are bad at them. It's like, it's hard to be good at them, and it's more fun when, when people are bad at them. Right, if I just... Come on, just... Where the fuck are you? I need to get way further up if I'm gonna throw a grenade. Will we ever stream HL2? Now, I'm not sure you're aware of this. This is HL2. Unless HL2 also stands for another game. I could not sanction your buffoonery around Elden Ring. Oh! Okay, the fog might help. Hang on. Can I jump up here? Oh, sorry. Hyper Llamas 2. It's based on that Llamas with Hats video series from the mid-2010s, maybe. I'm on mobile and just woke up. Run, 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 run! Ow, that hurt more than I was expecting, even. Fuck off. Eep. That did not take you out. Okay, I need to get even closer. They're giving me a fuck ton of grenades. It's great that they've... Oh, hang on. I can just do this. It's great that they've put the grenade storage right under their little base. Is that all the snipers I have to deal with? I'm slowly building back up my ammunition. You need a launcher? I think there is... Is there a rocket launcher in Half-Life 2? I'm not really sure. Or a grenade launcher? There is in Half-Life 1. I can't remember. I'm sure there is in Half-Life 2. We have not filled out the weapons bar. That usually happens by the end. Oh, fuck off. So many boys. Oh, Christ! Never mind. Some of these boys have guns. I didn't even see them. And I think these are, like, elites now with, like, proper guns. Like, what the fuck was that? Oh, it's a new gun! Just as we were saying, new guns. This is the, I believe, pulse rifle, which is kind of fun. Anyone else around? Rocket launcher is in one of the later episodes. I assume it shows up beforehand. I remember almost nothing of the episodes. Because what they did was... I know it's a very old, hacky joke, but Half-Life will never reach the number 3. What they did was they released Half-Life 1, then Half-Life 2, then Half-Life 2 Episode 1 and Episode 2, which were sort of like smaller games that were meant to like continue it on episodically rather than having a big full game. And then they just stopped releasing them as well, because Valve are allergic to releasing new things. Where the fuck are they? I heard like a noise. There you go. Hello. Fuck off. How's the aim on this? Run away. Bye. Reload. Pick up that can. Puss rifle is a euphemism. Is that like the brown-eyed girl from earlier? The puss cannon. Is that what they call it when... I don't know if this was ever actually a thing, but you know, there was always the joke that you would go to sex shows and you would see somebody, like, a ping pong ball out of their vagina. Was that ever actually a thing? Is that a thing that people did? That could be called a puss cannon, I guess. Oh, fuck off. Just spray and pray. That kind of worked. Why have those boys wrapped themselves in pillows? It's special pillow armor, like when you would do, like, pillow fights as a child. Sticky Vicky died recently. Oh, I think I actually looked her up recently, didn't I? And she did do that. I think I disassociated while you were saying that. But was she the only one who did it, or was it a widespread thing? Benidorm Victoria only died last year. The real royal death. Hi, who are you shooting? Should I be helping people? Oh, it's a friend boy! Hello! I forgot what the all-fire did! It's some sort of horrible orb! Are we good? Friends! Hello, friends!
Winston's been hit.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna do well.
Get him to the back as soon as he's stable. Gordon Freeman. It's incredible you made it. We've been getting communications from Alex. I'll see if I can reach her again. Follow me.
I thought this was Stardew Valley music for a second. I thought something else was playing. Winston, for fuck's sake, not that again. Grenarius 1189. This would be an elongated tooth clit. I have no idea what I was saying. Okay, move on. I wish people would not shoot things out of their genitals, to be honest. I mean, depending on how you define it, that's kind of the basis of human existence, right?
I've been on the line with Alex. Her father's been captured.
Over here, Dr. Freeman.
Moan. I love the subtitles. Hi.
To the liberation.
Are you moaning? Can you heal me?
Alex, it's Leon. And I've got Gordon Freeman with me.
Hiya! I was about to try and zoom in again, but I think that would just explode.
Gordon, you made it through Ravenholm. Thank God. I need your help. They've taken my father. He's been taken to Nova Prospect. The Vortigaunts tracked the ship that made off with him and Judith Mossman. While the trains are still running, I'm gonna hitch a ride. Here's where you come in, Gordon.
Get to
I need
the
you to
other
make your way along
side.
the coast until you get to Nova Prospect. It used to be a high-security prison. It's something much worse than that now. But I think it's still easier to sneak in than to break out.
You wanted to
Sorry,
take the
somebody
coast
won't
road?
stop moaning.
You last 5 minutes on foot. It's spawning season for the antlions.
That's why I called you, Leon. I was hoping you still had the scout car we left with you last summer. The one my dad rigged with the Tau cannon.
Yeah, good idea. Hold on a sec. Norco?
Just give me
Bring the
your
buggy
car.
out. Put it on the dock right now.
It's like a
Gordon
Ford
Freeman will be
Fiesta with a
driving it.
machine gun bolted to the hood.
Good timing. Okay, Alex, we're all set.
Thanks, Leon. Gordon, I haven't driven the coast in over a year, but I have no reason to think it's gotten any safer. Meet me in the depot where the trains unload.
Moan.
Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in Nova Prospect. Bye for now.
Bye.
Alex.
Bye.
Okay,
bye.
Doc. Before you hit the road, you might want to grab some med kits, restock on ammo, maybe check the map, see where you're headed. There's an ammo supply crate on the back of the car, if that's any comfort.
Is that an Irish thing?
Stay with the car, make use of the thumpers. You'll stand a fair chance against the antlions.
Saying bye about
Radio
150
ahead to let the
times
next
before you hang up the phone. It always vaguely annoyed me.
Shore point to NLO. Shore point to New Little Odessa. Come in, Odessa. You read.
Guy sounds like a radio host. I do like his voice. Are you the one who's fucking moaning? Can I put you out of your misery?
Shore point to New Little Odessa.
Or maybe it's you as well. Maybe it's both. Not just an Irish thing. Good.
Shore point to NLO. Shore point to New Little Odessa.
What is that
Come in,
poster?
Odessa.
What
You
poster?
read.
Born. Born.
Shore point to NLO.
Oh, I think maybe it's
Shore
because
point to
we're
New
not
Little
supposed to
Odessa.
have
Come in,
children.
Odessa.
Maybe
You
the
read.
I think the Combine at the very beginning were like enforcing who can have kids, and like nobody was allowed to have babies anymore. So maybe it's like a matter of pride if you're born or something post the invasion.
Shore point to New Little Odessa.
Hiya.
You read.
Give me a van. Give me like a Ford Explorer.
Dr. Freeman. The car's all ready for you. Hop in and I'll lower you down to the beach.
An ammo crate. Oh, I've got one of those in my hand. It's lovely. Oh, Christ, I forgot about these fuckers. Aren't all humans sterile now? What, is it like Children of Men? Oh, yeah, the suppression field. Like, they... Basically, the, I don't think you can see it in this level, but there's like a big citadel tower somewhere. And it influences like an anti-cum field. Where, like, your cum is just, like, basically inert porridge. I think, maybe. Or maybe it does it to your eggs. Maybe it scrambles up your eggs or something. I don't really know. Anyway, let's go.
Good, here we go.
I'm in a car. Shift for turbo. I can't tell if this was supposed to be stopping conception or just making people less horny. If they're gonna keep coming, just stop shooting. An anti-cum field for your cum is basically inert porridge.
Your magnet's failing. Hold on.
How can a magnet
Sorry,
fail?
Doc.
Oh, you absolute prick. What's wrong with you? Ah! 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 Fuck off! Can you maybe pick it up again?
Get that car up, right? Get the hell out of here.
How? Oh, the fucking gravity gun. There we go. Help. Oh, fuck, there's so many of them. Okay, bye. Help. I'm stuck on a fucking twig. Help. I'm stuck on a log. Ah! Just drive away. Just fucking drive. Just leave. Wherever we're going, just leave. I don't know where that is, but we'll follow this path. Bye! I'm sure you'll be fine. Ah, that's not really what we're supposed to do. Is this the right way? I think I'm going in circles. You didn't give me a map. I need a sat-nav or something. In 15 meters, turn left. Go straight. Continue for 1 kilometer. Okay, we seem to be out of it. Fantastic work. Woefully bad at driving in any game. I would say the driving is worse in this game than some. Actually, you know what? It was worse in the boat. This is okay. This is working how it's meant to, or how I would expect it to. Jump! Now, where the fuck do we go? I assume this will just lead us back to where we were. It's the suppression field. It's affecting their sense of direction. The suppression field... I haven't heard anyone say sat-nav in like 10 years. Is that not a contemporary thing people say? Do they sell sat-navs anymore? Like, can you go and buy a sat-nav? Or a GPS? Or is it all just on your phone now? I don't think... Or they probably come built into the car or just on your phone. We say GPS because it's GPS. North American spotted. Like, you could also just say, we say sat-nav because it's sat-nav. Do you not drive? I do drive. I can drive. I haven't in a while. I have a license, but I don't think I've driven in, like, 3 years. You can still buy them, but nobody does. The Garmin Corporation going out of business. Alright, let's go. I wish this had headlights, but it doesn't seem to. Isn't there a Russian technology other than GPS? Possibly? I don't know what the Russians are cooking up. Ah, why'd I do that? It actually worked out fine. Now saying that, is this where I'm meant to go? I think sometimes it's harder to drive in video games than this is in real life, by the way. Driving in real life, I feel like you don't get this kind of acceleration. Hi. I'm assuming this is the right way to go. The more enemies spawn, usually that means you're going somewhere correct. I remember these mechanics. Dreya driving like a roly-poly. Look, they're spooked. Ha! Spooked. You can't spit anything at me, can you? You're not like ants. Don't hand Dreya the car keys. I'm an okay driver. I've only hit something once. Ah! Too far from the stompy. Fuck off! Jesus Christ. At least you're buggos, so you don't take that much. That something was a child. I scraped another car once. That's it, though. Do I need to get in here? Is it like Dune, where I have to walk without rhythm so I don't attract the worms, slash whatever these are? This looks like something I can get into, right? Ah, pricks! Okay, hang on. Let me just... I hate them. Irish ad plays. I can't keep my eyes off you. I wonder if they mind that that's the only thing that song is ever associated with now. I don't know who sang that song. How many fucking bullets do you take? Jesus, you're chunky. That's 6 bullets now. 7. That is too many bullets. Fucking hell. Also hear somebody going... Somebody's gotten banned and I missed what it was happening. I thought we were rated by a chicken enthusiast at first. I mean, I'm kind of a chicken enthusiast. I think hens are adorable. Have you actually hit it? I heard blood coming, or saw like green bloods happening. How do I get up here? That's how. Yep. Hi. Oh, it's the fucking Pico boys! Okay, I don't want to be down here. Hang on, throw a grenade at him. Bye. Ah! Is this even really doing that much to you? I have a lot of grenades, so I'm just gonna do it. Fuck! Don't throw them! Okay, you're dead. That should have killed them all. I think we're fine. What happens when a chicken is endangered? Thank you for the clip. Any more? Fuck, I hate jumping in games. Don't make me jump. I think we're good. Ah, we're not great. Hang on. I'm gonna open this up and then immediately try and shotgun this boy. There we go. We're fine. What was the point of coming in here? Was there any actual reason to be in this area? Should I just not have stopped? It doesn't even have a Greg's. Yeah, I should have just kept moving. Bye. Any, like, cool chests or any, like, plot-relevant stuff? Nope. There's crates downstairs. Was there crates downstairs? Did I break them open? Oh, there's a crate of grenades! It's one of these things. I can open this and it refills my grenade pouch. I'm carrying a lot of shit. I wonder if I have one of those tiny little red wagons the children in the 50s had. Guns solve everything. Ah, except bad driving. Again, where the fuck am I going? They just told me to just follow the coast, I think, which is very vague directions. Alex really likes Morrowind. Although in this universe, Morrowind probably doesn't exist. Because I don't know if this is set in... Ah! Why did I do that? I don't know if this is set in 2004, but in like an alternate 2004. Or if it's set in like 2083. Yeah, fuck you. I think they're expecting me to take even more damage than I am. Maybe they just expect you to be a truly horrendous driver in this game. That clip has the classic flag in tatters, get the flag down chat from Dreya. Oh, Christ. Oh no, they're just seagulls, that's fine. But I am now stuck under a house. This seems like the world's worst place to build a house. What's wrong? Ah! I did it again. Right. Hi. Don't fall in the hole. You going around the edge? Look at that AI. You actually had a little thought. Fantastic work. That's a nice couch. It is a nice couch. This is kind of my ideal couch. Is something that looks not that comfortable, basically. This looks actually identical to my armchair that is sitting over at the side there. This looks exactly the same as my armchair. Obviously, just, you know, if you ended about here and put another arm. Something that looks really dirty. The fuck am I looking at now? Oh, some boys! Hello! And G-Man! And you're talking to a friendly boy. What's the lore implications? I have no idea. Ah! I thought clicking would just bring me out of it. The house existed first, and everything was built around it. Back out, I guess. Looks like one we got from Argos in 2001. It was immediately returned. I like chairs that don't look like they'd be comfortable, because I don't really sit in couches or chairs that often. And now with my standing desk, it's even less. I like one office chair, maybe one small armchair, and then like an uncomfortable couch to encourage me not to use it too much. That is kind of all the furniture I need. I don't even really need a bed. I'd be perfectly happy sleeping on a mat on the ground. I think society is wrong that beds are good. I've slept on the floor. Did you just kill that bird? No, you just sort of stunned it. That's fine. Like, I've slept on mattresses on the ground in my life, and I think it's completely fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I guess I'm going this way then, by the way. The Combine were spying on them. Again, lore implications. Like, there's a Japanese thing where they sleep basically on mats, right? It's called like a tatami mat. And it looks nice. I think it would be fine. Oh, it's boys. Hello. Who are you fighting? Oh, just ignore these fuckers. We all good? I would try that. If Emma was into it, I would try that. Like if she was like, hey, let's try sleeping on a mat for, you know, even like 6 months. I'd be like, yeah, absolutely. I think that sounds cool. I don't really want to be in this rickety boat. Well, very severe, like Rick Owens. We're going to build a toxic wasteland around here, sir. I ain't selling my house. It's like the old farmer women in Chernobyl who refused to vacate their farmhouses. Can I take this car, by the way? It looks way better. I want this car instead. Give me the fucking cop van, the armoured cop van, instead of the dune buggy. Fucking Beach Boys mode. They sleep on a comfy futon on the floor, not just tatami mats alone. I've slept on the floor. I'm perfectly happy sleeping on the floor. I remember we stayed at an Airbnb once in Nottingham, and we weren't sure if there was going to be enough bedrooms. And I very earnestly offered to sleep on the floor. I was like, I don't care. Also, I don't 100% know what a futon is. Is a futon basically a mattress? I've heard the word futon, but exclusively from North Americans. And I guess Japanese people. But like, I've only ever heard North Americans say the word futon. And it's usually something that like students or like sleazy bachelors will sleep on, right? Hello, I'm here. Your hero.
Gordon Freeman!
I'm leaning into the cult thing, I guess.
Hurry, get in the basement. We're expecting gunships at any moment. Colonel Cubbage will be glad to see you made it.
His name is Colonel Cubbage. Also, you need to shave your head. Colonel Cubbage. What are you looking at?
There's no time to be wandering around. The Combine's closing in.
Watch the skies. There's two types of futons. It's like a really fluffy, thicker duvet. Oh, that sounds a bit warm. Maybe just the mat for me. Just some reeds. Oh, hang on. Speaking of rocket launchers like we were earlier, I just picked up some rockets.
This way.
A futon is a sofa bed? Hang on. Google futon. Not cow belly window, which I still have open. Also, I should probably be on desktop view so it's easier. Futon. Do not mistype that when you go to Google Images. Futon. Meaning. A padded, unsprung mattress originating in Japan that can be rolled up or folded in two, or a type of low wooden sofa bed having an unsprung mattress. Japanese ones are like bedrolls, essentially. American ones are like convertible couch beds. Right. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, a futon. One of these things. It's basically just a mattress bedroll thing that you roll out on the floor and sleep on. Imagine how much room you'd have for activities. Oh, it'd be so fucking good. Imagine just, you'd be able to like run around your bedroom, like in circles if you wanted to. Don't know why you would, but you would be able to. Because you could just roll up your bed and put it away. Western beds are so fucking space intensive. Like, my bed is huge. It's only a double, but it's huge. It's too big. Waste of space. They have special closets to store them in. Oh. Okay, I love my bed. I don't. I mean, my bed is fine. I don't dislike my bed, but I'm not that attached to it, or really any of my furniture. I like my desk. My desk is nice. I like having a desk to put shit on, but
This way, Dr.
in
Freeman.
general, I would love to have less possessions. Oh, the only problem is, and this is not like a, hypocritical, well, why don't you get rid of them then? It's because it's fucking expensive to get rid of things. I have so much shit in this house, and a skip costs money. God, I'd love if somebody, like, gave me a Christmas gift of a skip, like, hired a skip for me, and I could just dump everything in this house into it. Just have them taken away, and I could just live in a sterile room. Oh, fuck, I hate having things. Anyway, yes, it is. What's a skip? I believe you would maybe call it whatever one of those big dumpsters in America. Like one of those big, huge dumpsters that they, like, clip onto a truck to drag it away. Hang on. For my more Western audience, let's say, skip bin. These things. One of these things. A big old skip. You hire this from a local company, or a council if you're in England, and you fill it with all the shit in your house, and then they come and take it away. Problem is, it's like 400 fucking euro for a big one. I guess less people have pickup trucks in Ireland. Yes, I would say pickup trucks are fairly rare here. You either see tractors or cars. Very rarely do the two meet. A dumpster, but a more industrial one. There we go. A garbage house. One of them garbage houses. A thing they rent out when clearing out a hoarder's house. The previous occupant of my house. There is like a little cubby here in my office that goes into the wall where the water boiler is and stuff like that. And it is chock full of stuff that the previous occupant left. I say left, they died. But like, technically they left. I was able to get a reputable man with a van to take a handful of bags from my house for about 60 euro, I think, if you don't need a full skip. I think I would need a full skip. The shed and the sort of cubby in the wall is full of shit. I really do not like having stuff. I mean, it's fine out here, but like, I know that there's too much stuff in the house. I just know, I can feel that there's stuff around me. Dying is the ultimate leaving. Is there anything to be said for a big fire? Possibly. Where'd it all come from? I mean, the person who lived in this house previously lived here for, how long? I'm going to say we moved in around 2019, 2020? 2020. So they lived here probably for 40 years. So they lived here for about 40 years and then died. And then I moved in. So just a lot of stuff in there. What we did, what the landlord did, just saying there, is they called the local charity shops and came up and they took everything, like furniture that could actually be sold and like clothes and all that kind of thing. So they took most of the stuff. And then I was like, it'll be fine to take the rest of this away. And then just, I never really managed to get around to it. Vax got them. Joke. Vaxed? Question mark? That's one of my favorite memes on Twitter, is somebody dies in the news and somebody just responds,
You can steer your
facts?
rocket past the gunship's defenses
Oh,
and
hello.
prevent it from shooting down your rocket.
You're English!
This will only anger it at first, but if you can survive long enough to make several direct hits, you'll be rewarded with a prize worthy of any mantelpiece. Now, who's going to be the lucky one to carry it into combat? Ah, yes.
Nobody steps
Couldn't
forward.
ask for a finer volunteer.
Volunteer.
Colonel Odessa Cubbage at your service.
Your name is Odessa. Are you joking? You guys have helpful landlords over there? No.
Damn. Let me just send a warning to Lighthouse Point, and then I'll come right up and lend a hand.
I doubt
Go on.
it.
Teach that gunship a lesson it will never forget.
Okay.
Remember,
Bye.
use the launcher's laser guide to steer your rocket past the gunship's defense.
It's exactly the same for as Half-Life 1 then. It's laser guided. Oh, this is very house flipper. Same couches. Where the fuck are the stairs? Nobody told me where to go. Okay, hang on. I figured it out. Where's this gunship? Oh, more rockets. Hi. There we fucking go! Nerd! Fuck you! Woo! Okay, now it is screaming. Is that normal? Ah, fuck! He's shooting it down! Oh, run! Why are you out here? You don't have a rocket launcher, you idiot! I only have one fucking bullet left in this, too. It's going where? But I need more ammunition. Hang on. Help. Where was the ammunition? Oh, he also voiced TF2's sniper, apparently. That's one ammo. How? Give me more bullets or whatever this is. Ah! Hang on. Any rockets in here? Where? Oh, I think we fucking did it! Yes! Prick! Fuck you! He's married to GLaDOS? I assume you mean the voice actor for GLaDOS, but... Oh, what a dream. GLaDOS, I think I said this before recently even on the stream, but I told Emma that I had a crush on, when I played Portal 1 and Portal 2 back in the day, that I had a crush on GLaDOS, and she went, oh, show me a picture of GLaDOS, and I googled it, and she looked at me like I was fucking insane. This is just a CCTV camera. What the fuck is wrong with you? And then I had to do the most irritating sentence in the world of, it's about the personality.
Good luck in
Hello.
Noble Prospect, Dr. Freeman.
Okay, are you not going to be like, well done for bringing down that big old bio ship? Can you heal
Keep going,
me?
Dr. Freeman. We know Eli Vance is depending on you.
Are you going to be like... I mean, you're a medic. Do you have like syringes full of vaccines in that? Can you just like jam me with them? I'm a little hurt. You just have a kink for being berated.
That's that. I gather you've disposed of that gunship, Dr. Freeman. Your reputation, sir, is well deserved. I shall have someone open the gate for you immediately so that you can drive on. I understand that Dr. Vance is in great need. Use extreme caution when approaching the bridge. Radio silence from that outpost leads me to believe it has come under Combine control. Still, you're clearly the right man for the job. You'll make it through if anyone can.
A big downgrade
Farewell.
in this game compared to the
Please tell
first
Dr.
one
Vance
is I
that
don't
Colonel
have the
Coverage
ability to
regrets
kneecap
not having
people.
been able to rescue him
It
in
lowers the
person.
gun and I can't shoot them. She doesn't even have a personality, it's just algorithms. They just have a kink for being berated. This is why they hang out with us.
Their reason for delay.
Okay, let's go. Out through the front door. Yes, I recognize. I know you get to the lighthouse. I understand. There's no one Welsh in the Half-Life universe, is there? I mean, there's only one English person, and I feel like he's kind of putting that on. I think he's probably American. Although it's weird, this does feel like it's set in Eastern Europe somewhere, but everyone has an American accent. Okay, let me through.
Drive safely.
Thanks. Yay! I was worried I had to do something. Any Aussies? I don't think so. I mean, that guy does the sniper in TF2, who is Australian, I think. Maybe. Oh, Christ! Okay, hang on. Where am I going? This way, I think? Rhys Darby voices that character in Alex, so I guess a Welsh name is in there at least. Yeah, but he's a Kiwi, isn't he? I don't know how I feel about Rhys Darby. I don't know if I find Rhys Darby very funny or very annoying. It's one of the two. I think he's either really funny or really annoying. Kiwis are just Antipodean wedge people. Kind of, yes. I associate with the New Zealanders a little bit as well, because they're a small country next to a more important, really irritating country. Right? But that works for Wales as well. Jay doesn't really like him. I don't know. I like Flight of the Conchords, and I like him in Flight of the Conchords. I've listened to like 1 or 2 podcasts with him. I remember I used to listen to a podcast called No Such Thing as a Fish, and he would guest star on that because he was friends with one of the hosts. And he also does a podcast about ghosts and cryptozoology because he's a fucking weird conspiracy theorist in a charming, fun way, I think. Not like a wacky anti-vax way. I think he believes in Bigfoot and shit like that. But I think he's funny, and he's surprisingly good at acting in the first series of Our Flag Means Death. I was like, oh, you can actually act. I'm buying that you're emotional in this scene, you know? Which I wasn't expecting. Like, you're surprisingly good in this. Same with Taika Waititi, who I do dislike a great deal. I was like, oh, you've actually won me over a tiny bit as well. Oh, fuck, are these more boys that I have to kill? Am I meant to be here? Northern Petrol. Ah, that's a boy I should kill. Hang on. Back away. Help. Fuck. Fuck, there's a lot of them. Oh my god, I might die. Help. Get out of this and turn this shit on. Turn it on. Turn it on. Turn it on. Turn it on. There we go. Ah! Okay, now relax. Season 1 was very good. I really like Season 1 of what's it called? Our Flag Means Death. Series 2 is one of the worst TV experiences of the past 5 years. I'm not saying worst TV show ever, that would be too fair. But of the last 5 years, I maybe. That was really bad. Why do you dislike Taika Waititi? I feel like Taika Waititi feels just very smug and not very funny. I just don't find him that funny. I like some Taika Waititi stuff. I like What We Do in the Shadows, the movie. That's pretty good. I even like some of the show. I think Hunt for the Wilder People is very fun as well. Other than that, I'm not sure I like anything he's ever done. I can't stress enough how much I hate Jojo Rabbit. His new movie about the footballers looks awful. The Thor movies can fuck right off. Like, I just don't really... I find his humour a bit grating. If there's one thing Draza hates, it's anything smug. I think Taika Waititi is the... No, I was about to say, is he the most smug comedian working today? Absolutely not. Because Ricky Gervais exists. But past him... And he seems much less annoying and problematic than Ricky Gervais. Didn't Taika move to Hollywood and leave his wife to date a much younger Rita Ora? I believe so. I knew that Gervais was going to get that crowd. As he should, the prick. Ah! Okay, I need some help, please. I'd love some help, thank you. That's fine now. Who the fuck is shooting at me? Who is... It's somebody over there! Are you fucking joking? Can I hit him from here? I'm gonna assume no. Hang on. Give me the Magnum? There we fucking go. That has the range. Fantastic. I think he also cheated on her. Again, I don't actually even know that much about Taika Waititi's personal life. I just find his movies unbelievably twee and smug. I think they peaked with Jojo Rabbit in that respect. Maybe the new one will be good, the one with Michael Fassbender and the New Zealand fucking Kiwi football team or whatever it's about, but I saw one ad and went, I would rather die. She once said, my husband's half Samoan, even though he's half Maori. Oh no. It's like that Will Smith gif. Well, he's not got it quite right, but he's got the spirit. I don't know anything about Rita Ora either, by the way. I think she's a singer, possibly. Is she a British singer? I don't know who she is, other than that her name comes up in a lot of crosswords for some reason. What the fuck have I just gotten into? I'm in a crane! Ooh! I'll need a crane. I'll need a crane. To pick my buggy up from sand, I'll need a crane. What are the controls? Hang on, I wasn't paying attention. Is it S to bring it down? Space? Shift? Oh Christ, get back out. Oh no, it's right click to drop it. It's like a crane game. It's probably what it's named after. Okay. Why is it like this? Oh no. All I know about Rita Ora is she kept having parties during lockdown. That's about all I know about her though. Okay, I think I need to pick up the van. It's not a van, it's a buggy. Well, now I don't like her. Okay, just swing it out over here. Drop it. Okay, I picked it up. My van is in the air. Do I need to bring it over here somewhere? Oh Christ, I am really beating the shit out of this van. Like, is this... Do I need to bring it over here into the northern petrol part? Probably. Release. Okay, I'm gonna assume that's fine. Ah! Fucking kill this prick as well. Okay, I do now need to move that. Hang on. Bring it up, please. That can't really be in the way. Okay, that's probably fine. I think we're all good now. Get me out of here. What havoc have I caused? So now I can go across this bridge, get my truck, and go into the petrol station. That was quite fun. I liked that. I don't really keep up with celebrity stuff in general. Like, I don't really know the personal lives of most people I am aware of in movies. I've just never really been into it. I know it's hard to avoid sometimes, but actually with less social media it becomes easier. Like I said, I rant about how much I dislike Taika Waititi a lot. I didn't know any of this. Up the thing, because the ladder's broken, because they just like making things more difficult. I am so bad at controlling Gordon Freeman. Like, it's a bit like a Mario game. Or you know what? You know how he feels? He feels a little bit like an even faster version of Harold Potter in those PS1 Harry Potter games I played. Like, he feels so fucking slippery. Like, Harry Potter in those games felt like he had lubed up his little foots with olive oil. And Gordon's the same. It takes him a little bit to slow down and accelerate, but he's even faster because he has a sprint option. Hi, I'm here. Oh, Christ, they have grenades! Okay, I got it. I also have grenades. See? That kind of worked. That everybody? Oh! No, it wasn't. Sometimes you can separate art from artist only to find that both halves are bad. That's Taika Waititi for me. I would not want to hang out with him, and I don't want to ever watch a piece of media he produces again. Unless it's as good as... I mean, he didn't make Our Flag Means Death. He was only in it. But I liked that, and I liked him in it. I thought he was really good, actually, as Blackbeard. Although, even then, Emma said this, I think, and maybe I said it. I agreed with her if I didn't. That in Our Flag Means Death, Taika Waititi's performance is quite good, but it's slightly ruined by the fact that you can tell that Taika Waititi, the actor, thinks he is the sexiest man who has ever lived. In that outfit in particular. Like, you know that he thinks he is God's gift to humanity in that outfit. And it slightly makes that performance annoying as well. But I do like the show. Which just was cancelled. And I'm pleased. Let's go. Fucking hell, you can just keep sending boys at me. If you like. He is quite hot in the outfit. I don't think it would be possible for me to find Taika Waititi hot. I feel like Taika Waititi would just... Oh, God. I like the album I'm about to say, but I think it fits. I think he would spend the first 4 hours of me going out with him trying to explain why In the Aeroplane Over the Sea is the best album ever made. He just has that vibe to him for me. It's not him, it could be anyone in it. Let's go. I think I'm going the right way. Lots of broken down buildings. I'm going to run over here and get this ammo. I think he's handsome in general, but too smug. Again, you know that horrible band, The Streets, from like the early 2000s? They had a song called She's Fit But She Knows It. I think that could be about Taika Waititi. That might be one of the worst songs of the 2000s that I've just brought up as a reference. I think he's just farming coin now. Well, it's a bit like it's that thing that happens now, and it's a lot of Marvel stuff or a lot of Disney stuff in general does it. Like big companies, they will get sort of pseudo indie directors and elevate them up to blockbuster movies. And sometimes it works and they become famous, and sometimes it backfires horrifically. Taika Waititi, it's kind of worked. People generally like him, I think. Greta Gerwig, it's worked with the Barbie movie. Then you've got stuff like Chloe Zhao being asked to direct the Eternals, and that didn't work. There's one of those things. It's like, okay, you have like reputation for making, like, you know, interesting, slightly lower budget movies. Let's shoot you up to blockbuster status. Oh, fuck off, by the way. Help. Ow! I might need to run because rockets seem like good for these. Such a bad movie, what, The Eternals? I never saw it. Oh, Christ, help me. Oh, hang on, there's rockets. Okay, use the rockets. Get my rocket launcher out. Hi! Fuck! Prick. Hang on, can I open this door? How do I get to the rockets? There we go. Shoot, boy! Stop shooting down my fucking rockets! Shoot him! Fuck off! That's so annoying. Hang on. Give me rockets. I'm getting shot in the meantime. Can you give me the fucking rockets? There we go. Help. I think it needs like 6 shots. I think we've gotten like 3. Did that even hit him? I don't think it did. Give me more rockets. I'm just gonna keep taking damage. Such a bad movie. That 3D head in Love and Thunder is so atrocious. I heard that Love and Thunder was particularly bad, and I don't really like any Marvel movies. Fucking hell! This one is so much better than the previous one. I realized... Yes? Fine. Emma's insisting on coming in and brushing her hair. There's mirrors out there, you know. Okay, I love you. Not even a little bit. No, you're dead. Yes. Why are you scared? Emma dropped off her laptop to her. Woo! Emma, how dare you mock me? Emma dropped off her laptop to a repair person earlier. A repairman the other day, or not the other hour, and now has to go down to it, and she's spooked. I like the ships, by the way. They're just little guys. Look at this little guy.
Why is everything with you a little guy?
But he's been, like, engineered into a little danger boy.
You're very cute.
Look, he's got, like, a gun in his little bug mouth. Oh, this poor boy. Are these his eyes? Oh, I feel bad now.
You're very cute.
I realised the original Nosferatu is on YouTube, so I'll watch it sometime. I have only seen the original Nosferatu. This will be the 3rd remake of Nosferatu coming out soon. I will probably go see it.
3rd?
Yeah. Oh no, 2nd remake, 3rd Nosferatu movie.
Yeah.
Because there's Nosferatu, the original, which is fine. Then we've got the 70s one.
Well, that's not even... Is that Werner Herzog?
Yeah.
That's not even a remake. Isn't that just a meta movie about Klaus Kinski playing the character and going mad?
No, I don't think so. I think that might be one with John Malkovich that did that later on. It's I think so. I think the Kinski one is a straight up Nosferatu.
How do I look?
Lovely. You look beautiful.
Oh.
And then the Robert Eggers one's coming out with a spooky clown boy. What's his name?
Bill Sarsgaard?
Yeah, that boy.
Uh,
Yeah, there is also a meta remake with John. What did I just say? John Malkovich, I think, where it's about the making of Nosferatu. I hate Marvel movies post Blade and Spider-Man from the 2000s, although the Loki show is apparently really good. Right. I have complicated feelings on the Loki show. I thought the Loki show was great, and then let's say it's 10 episodes, episode like 5 or 6 happened, and I went, oh, it's shit again. I really, really liked the Loki show up until about halfway through. Emma was the same, I think. Were you the same? Yeah. She says yes. I thought it was really, really good. And then they did the standard thing of tying it all back into the Marvel universe and having overarching multiverse themes. And I went, oh, come on. But a lot of people did really like it. And as Series 2 just released, which is apparently still people really like. So it should always... Love you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
You can go with me.
I'm not coming with you. I love you. It should be taken as sort of expected that I hate everything. So there's a chance you really like it. But especially Marvel. I also, by the way, I've not seen Blade in a long time, and I didn't really like Blade when I watched it, but I've heard the first couple of Blades are really good, so I might try them again. And I really like Spider-Man 2. I don't really like Spider-Man 1 or 3, but I really like Spider-Man 2. Also, can I get this car out? Can I, like... I might be able to, like, blast it. Hang on. Can I, like, blast it? So I can actually drive out of here? Just, like, blast it over here? Come on, just... I want the van. I don't want to leave it. I wonder how Greta Gerwig's Narnia will go. I am... Look... I would have called myself a Gerwig head. A Gerwig fan, right? I am no longer looking forward to Greta Gerwig output after Barbie. It's not even that Barbie is horrendous. It's just that the interviews she gave around Barbie about her future made me go, oh, well, not for me, but good for you. She said, I'm tired of being sort of indie famous now. I now want to make, like, big blockbuster stuff that makes billions of dollars. And I went, oh, well, that's usually not as good, but okay, if that's what you want, that my taste shouldn't have any impact on this, go do you. But it means I'll be less excited, because why the fuck would I watch another Narnia remake? Oh no, they're not still making Narnias, are they? I hate Barbie, but I felt like it felt like the freaking Lego movie. I said this at the time, that it felt like the Lego movie, but worse. Because I actually kind of liked the Lego movie. It's not my favourite movie or anything, but I think the Lego movie is pretty good. I think it maybe got a bit too overwhelmed in the culture, but I think the Lego movie's fine. I've watched it once or twice. I think a lot of people really hated that song. It really shows how broken pop culture is, right? There's a song in the Lego movie which is meant in the universe of the movie to be a sort of vapid earworm, right? That everybody in the movie sings because it's meant to be a criticism of capitalism, in the same way that Barbie is a feminist movie. It's a criticism of capitalism, right? But then people unironically started playing it a lot, and it did become an ever-present hit. So it just completely lost any sort of irony. And I think they knew that was going to happen, because they must have promoted it like that in the first place. Everything is awesome! Everything is cool when you're part of a team! Everything is awesome when you're living a dream! That one. It's Lonely Island, I believe, and someone else. It sucks, though, because the Barbie movie could have been so much more. Yes, I really do. I think Greta Gerwig is objectively a really great director. Margot Robbie, fantastic actor. And I feel like it was a bit wasted. What the fuck is on me, by the way? What is that? Please don't do whatever you're doing to me. Are these gonna explode on me? Ah! Jesus Christ, that's going fast. Okay. Okay, we're fine. We're okay. We're okay. I think it should have been fun escapism and not trying to make a product feminist, because it doesn't really go together, and Greta's also never been intersectional. Yeah, I would agree. Like, Greta Gerwig is a fantastic director, but I think the Barbie movie, they wanted to have it both ways. They wanted to have it be the ultimate product seller movie and also have some points. What the fuck is happening? Can you fuck off? Can you fuck right off and jump in the sea? Thank you. Ah! Okay, I understand. They were a trap. They're like their equivalent of road spikes, just much less effective. So bad at driving. It's like, I remember the thing about the Barbie movie that really made me not care about the movie's messages, where there was one scene, and this is not like spoilers for the Barbie movie, it's basically a throwaway scene, and this is the only thing I'll say about the Barbie movie, because even I am sick about talking about hating movies at this point. But, and I don't hate the Barbie movie. Emma hated the Barbie movie. I merely disliked it. But, there was a scene where the Barbie, Margot Robbie Barbie, walks up to a child, like a teen, at a lunch table in a school. And the teen does like this rant at Margot Robbie and lists off like 15 different criticisms of Barbie. All completely valid criticisms of the toy and the brand and the product, right? And then ends it by calling Margot Robbie a fascist. And then Margot Robbie goes off and cries and says, "I'm not a fascist," and then does a joke about it. And I was like, yeah, but you didn't talk about all the other stuff. And it just felt like, in that moment, it felt like a studio executive rather than Greta Gerwig had come into the studio and went, okay, so we have to have this scene because you've tried to be controversial here, but make it so over the top at the end that you're still on Barbie's side. And it just felt very cynical. I'm a cheerleader and Legally Blonde are better. I've heard that. People love Legally Blonde, especially. Legally Blonde is a beloved movie, I think, and I've still never seen it. I will at some point. Legally Blonde, not that deep, but it's got more of a plot and similar politics. But I'm a Cheerleader delves into satire about gay conversion therapy and has a pastel aesthetic, but again has a story. I know Emma quite likes But I'm a Cheerleader. She mentioned wanting to watch it again at some point, so I'll probably watch that soon too. But yeah, the Barbie movie, look, if you're going to watch the Barbie movie, I think there's stuff that's worthwhile in the Barbie movie. I don't think it's a complete waste of time. Ryan Gosling in general. Ryan Gosling is fucking outstanding in that movie. Genuinely, I would be surprised if Ryan Gosling didn't win an Oscar for that movie. Like, he's so good. He's so incredible. That's another issue with the movie, though, a little bit, is that the movie is called Barbie and is ostensibly about Margot Robbie's character. But she, at a certain point, kind of disappears from the movie and has very few interesting lines or monologues. Whereas Ryan Gosling is fucking allowed to be hilarious and interesting and funny in it. Whereas Margot Robbie... A lot of the second half of that movie is Margot Robbie politely listening to monologues. And after seeing how good Margot Robbie is in things like I, Tonya, it feels a little bit like a waste. I was like, oh, you're really good. But, you know, she produced it. She must have written something of it. Appears, boo. Should I be going in here? I don't think I need to. Let's go. I've got ammunition. But Ryan Gosling is fucking hilarious in that movie. Are you a bad boy? I'm going to assume you are and open fire without really checking. Anyone else? You're here. You sort of blend in with the cover. There we go. He ad-libbed a couple of lines, apparently. Ryan Gosling, I've always really liked Ryan Gosling. I think he's in some great movies. He's really good in that movie. He's really good. Is this where am I meant to go up on this hill? This feels like a sniper kind of area. We get the fucking sniper thing. Where do bad rainbows go? prison. And then it keeps going. They were given a light sentence and they had some time to reflect. Awful. He's good in Drive, but I don't actually like that movie. I like Drive. I'm aware that Drive, like a lot of movies I like, unfortunately, is kind of Reddit coded by its reputation. A lot of people who you don't want to associate with really like the movie Drive. I feel like maybe missing the point of Drive, but also... but I really like Drive. I think it's a great movie. And I think he's really good in it. I think he's really good in Blade Runner as well. I've heard good things about Lars and the Real Girl. I just really like Ryan Gosling. He is noticeably older in... It's weird. The bleach blonde hair and the makeup they put on him in Barbie make him look older than he even is. I've really come around to Ryan Gosling. I got a bit sick of him in the 2000s, 2010s because he was everywhere. See, I don't really remember that, so I think that's why I like him a bit more. And everyone was like, why don't you find him attractive? And I just don't, but he hasn't been in any scandals, and he's a great actor, so now I quite like him. He seems like a nice guy. I'm a big Gosling fan. I don't know. I think he's objectively really handsome. But I don't know if he does anything for me either. I mean, of the Hollywood Ryans, he is like so high above the rest. It's like the Hollywood Chris's. You know, that people were like ranking the big Chris's. Like Chris Hemsworth and Chris Pratt and Chris Evans and stuff like that. There is no contest with the Ryans. I mean, who's another big... Ryan Reynolds? Ryan Reynolds should jump in the sea. Get me Gosling and Reynolds and make me into a Ryan sandwich. I fucking hate Ryan Reynolds. Chris Kattan. Chris Kamara. I also robbed a rival dad's greatest moment of his life, teaching his kid how to ride a bike. That's the moment where he can't go back. I love the video where someone tries to feed him food while he's on the TV screen. I remember that quote. I don't remember this quote, to be honest. What is this from? That was from A Place Beyond the Pines? I don't think I've seen A Place Beyond the Pines. I haven't actually seen that many of Ryan Gosling's movies, to be fair. He's just affable. He's like an affable celebrity. Which is hard, because a lot of them freak me out a little bit. A lot of them have Will Smith, Tom Cruise disease, where when you see an interview with a Hollywood celebrity, they feel like they were designed in a lab to have very good looks but no soul. It's very scary for me. But Ryan Reynolds seems nice. Also, I quite like one of his songs. I haven't listened to the full album. Oh, who the fuck is shooting me? You. I haven't listened to the full album yet, but there's a song that I think got kazooed at one point on this channel that I really like. Oh, I love that it pins them. It's so good. I remember playing a little bit of Half-Life 2 Deathmatch when I was very young and just using this constantly. Just pinning people to the walls. Can I go through here? Nope. Do I have to turn this force field off in some way? Always reminds me of that video with the little face in Joaquin Phoenix's forehead. This is baffling to me. Oh, Christ. Just snipe them all, fuck it. I think he just dropped a grenade as well. Use a Magnum. You have plenty of Magnum stuff. Oh, Christ, I just shot off his arm! What are you doing? What do you do? Do you, like, electrocute me or something? I don't want to find out, actually. Bye. Leave me alone. Ah! Fuck it. I'm going to yeet you into the sea, I've decided. Bye! Fuck off! Anyone else? There's definitely more. Come on. Oh, fuck off! Did you come back? Ow! That's what you do. Did you explode? Oh, Christ, there's more. No, not this. This. Fucking hell, that hurts! Fuck off. I think the sea kills them. Good stuff. Oh, on the cover for Her, his forehead wrinkles have a face and people ran with it. Oh, it's a meme! I think also he used to play a lot of Toxic Men, which slightly put me off him. He did get typecast for a bit, right? I appreciate how he said, me and Rachel's real-life relationship was much more romantic than The Notebook, and that movie was so toxic. The Notebook, oh, you know what? I have seen The Notebook. That movie is not good. Emma and I watched at least most of The Notebook. I don't know if we finished it. We've seen at least a bit of The Notebook, and we were both just sort of, what the fuck is this movie? At one point, at the very beginning of The Notebook, he's basically stalking, is it Rachel McAdams is in that movie? And he jumps into a carousel, not a carousel, a Ferris wheel cart. He jumps into the cabin of a Ferris wheel and like forces himself against her. And is like, can't escape me now. And it's like, this is a romance. And I remember that moment really burned into my brain. As a really fucked up thing. I was like, ugh. I think I would kick him to death if somebody tried to do that to me. Whether they looked like Ryan Gosling or not. Yes. He was just everywhere. I feel like it's a bit like Leonardo DiCaprio. Leonardo DiCaprio seems like less of a nice person. But Leonardo DiCaprio, for a while, was like this teen heartthrob kind of guy who was in every movie in like the late 90s and early 2000s. Now he's kind of settled into being more of the, you know, Scorsese kind of Christopher Nolan guy instead of the James Cameron guy. So I like him more now. But I'd rather not hang out with him, I guess. He seems less affable. It's like a whole mutually abusive relationship, and then at the end they try and make you cry because look, they're old now. That's based on a book, isn't it? I've never read the book. It's one of those like trashy romance novels that got really famous inexplicably. I think I have to like, I mean, this is charging, right? It's using the battery. Do I have to like take this out like a plug or? Oh, there we go. That's how you do it. Just shunt it away. I think it was adapted from some author, but it was the most successful adaptation of his books. Yes. Is it Nicholas Sparks? Is that who wrote that book? It's like a famous trashy romance writer, and that's all of his books. Yes, it's him. Okay. It's like all of his books are like that, and then he the Notebook kind of spiraled out into popularity for whatever reason. I don't really read romance novels. I'm sure there's some really good ones. I'm not going to write off a whole genre because The Notebook exists. It'd be like writing off anime because I didn't like Akira. But I'm very unlikely to ever pick up a romance novel. If it's like advertised as a romance novel, I guess. I'm just not that interested. It's a bit like sci-fi. It takes a lot for me to read a sci-fi novel as well. I went off it when I was a kid and I never quite got back into it. Fucking hell, why is there so many boys? Why am I even bothering bringing the van? It doesn't really seem that useful. Also, there's a fucking angry wasp above me again. Where are you? Oh no, you just dropped off some people. Never mind, it's fine. I guess the van has infinite ammo. That's something. I haven't really been reading a lot again recently. In my older age, I've been going through periods of like fits and spurts with reading. Like I used to read. There were times in my life where I would read a book every couple of days, like a novel every couple of days. Now it's probably like 12 a year, right? And usually they're in the space of a couple of months at a time. And then I'll not read for a while. Ah! Okay, you take more bullets than you used to. You used to take like 2 or 3. Most good romance novels are not written by men. I can buy that because when I was on Reddit, I would be on r/men writing women occasionally, and there was a lot of she breasted boobily down the stairs kind of content on that. My mum loves Jane Austen. I tried to watch rewatch Ang Lee's Sense and Sensibility recently, and it was so boring. Do not tell Emma. Emma loves that shit. Emma loves Jane Austen and the Brontes and that kind of thing. I am of the opinion that they are quite dry and fine, but I don't love them. And Emma's always arguing with me about it. I think she likes Sense and Sensibility too. Emma, whenever Emma has shown me like an Austen or Bronte or whatever adaptation, I have enjoyed them, but I never seek them out or anything. BBC Pride and Prejudice is great. I haven't seen that one. The only Pride and Prejudice I've seen is the Keira Knightley one, and I actually quite liked it. I thought it was a pretty fun time. I thought it was a good enough movie. Not amazing, but like, you know, a pretty okay movie. Oh god! Hang on. I've got rocket launchers, which means that something's gonna happen. That's the worst one, so you might like it. Is the BBC one with Colin Farrell? Fuck off. Hello.
Hello.
People are bad-mouthing Sense and Sensibility.
Are they?
Do you like that movie?
Who's in it?
The Ang Lee one?
I love that movie.
Emma says she loves that movie. It's super slow. I mean, they all are. They're all so slow, even the good ones. Emma just replies, well, it's Jane Austen.
Pretty slow.
Ang Lee is very hit and miss, I think. I don't know if I've seen... God, have I only seen 2 Ang Lee movies? I've seen The Hulk. I've seen Ang Lee's The Hulk.
Brokeback Mountain, maybe?
Yes, that's what I was going to say. Brokeback Mountain is legitimately outstanding. Really, really great movie that everybody should watch. And The Hulk is very bad. Those are the 2 Ang Lee movies I've seen, I think. I've probably seen more, but I don't remember them. Very sort of broad director. Doesn't really stick to a particular genre. I haven't seen Brokeback because it sounds sad. Oh, it's unbelievably bleak. It's so bleak. It's really good. It's a very good movie. I remember I was expecting it because it's a bit like Deliverance. It's not like Deliverance in any way, but it'll make sense when I finish the sentence. It's a bit like Deliverance in that the only thing growing up that I heard about Brokeback Mountain was jokes. Like, people would just make, oh, it's the gay cowboy movie, or make jokes about, I wish I could quit you, or like, cowboys fucking in the mountains. And then I watched it, and it was this, like, harrowing, toxic love story. And I was like, this is not what I was expecting. A bit like Deliverance, where people exclusively make jokes. And it was legitimately one of the most, like, upsetting movies I've ever seen. When I was 12, I rented it as a joke with a friend. I went to the washroom while something happened and came back, and my friend was bawling her eyes out. I was like, what happened? I saw Lust Caution as a teen, which I didn't like, but I was really young, so I don't know. Is that another Ang Lee joint? I've never heard of Lust Caution, but I will say, it's one of the best titles I've ever heard. Oh, I've seen Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. I found that very slow and boring, to be honest. I didn't really like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. It's one of the, like, all-time classics. People love that movie. It might be his best reviewed, best liked movie. But I wasn't really sold on it. Stop calling movies joints. I remember we watched a few, like, Spike Lee movies in a row, and he opens every movie with a big title card saying, a Spike Lee joint. And it made me laugh so much because it's so dumb that I've just started doing it. A Spike Lee joint. I think he's the only person who does that. What am I supposed to do here? Climb up a ladder, possibly? How am I meant to get across here? Can I go down along the side? That's the battery. How's this controlled? Do I have to, like, pull this? Shoot it? Maybe shoot it? No, shooting wires rarely works. I really should stop. What am I meant to do here? Go get hit by a train, maybe go up here and jump over it? He's a very slow director quite often. Can I climb up here? This looks very low res. Probably not, then. Maybe bring out the crossbow? A lot of arty directors are very hit and miss for me. I couldn't get into Gus Van Sant when I was younger for that reason. Have I ever seen a Gus Van Sant movie? Oh, he did My Private Idaho, which is good. What else has Gus Van Sant done? He did the fucking Psycho remake with Vince Vaughn for some reason. I don't think anyone likes that. I can't really name many Gus Van Sant movies. What do I do to you? Help, let me through. I'm scared. Art directors and slowness seems to go together a lot. Yes, I think some directors think that slow and maybe a little dry equals artistic. Emma shouting nonsense from the other room. You have to admit that Jane Austen is slow. Emma really likes Jane Austen. I showed her a quote, and she showed me the same quote as well, before, of Charlotte Bronte, like, just basically ripping the shit out of Jane Austen. Like, I fucking hate Jane Austen. She sucks. She's so fucking boring. It's just a very funny quote. Is this where I'm meant to be? What do you want from me here? I watched The Lobster recently and it was something. One of the movies of all time. See, I love The Lobster. I think The Lobster is amazing, but it's not for everybody, definitely. Yorgos Lanthimos in general, I would say not for everybody. I can see why The Favourite was the one that broke out and kind of got talked about more, because it's the most normal one he's made, I think. But, weird. I had no idea what I was in for. Does anybody know what to do here? Has anyone played Half-Life 2 before? I have, but I don't remember this bit. I remember driving a car, but I don't remember these gates. It must be just like shooting something, or I don't know. Interesting at the start, then just some boring straight people. You have no idea what you're doing here, do you? No. I mean, I'm driving to Nova Prospect. That's what I'm doing in the plot. I guess I should be following the wire. It's under the house. Where does this wire go? Oh, it's in there! Fucking hell. Okay, I'm just gonna drop down and take the hit. I'm not a movie person, so I was like, whoa, they can do this? I feel like A24 movies are good for that. People mock A24 movies a lot. And just justifiably so sometimes. But, I think they're a good sort of middle ground from, like, proper weird fucking indie movies and more kind of accessible Hollywood stuff. I should not be wasting these fucking bullets. Hang on. You, just a pistol. Fucking hell, you take so much. How leathery is your skin? You're like a British person in Spain. You've been tanned. Ugh. It's kind of the middle ground we need at the moment, but hit and miss. Fuck off. I mean, I will say, like, A24 has produced some of my favourite movies of all time. Many of them. Stuff by Ari Aster and Yorgos Lanthimos and Robert Eggers and stuff like that. And then also some of the worst shit I have ever seen in my life, like Men by Alex Garland. Ah. Yeah? Okay, Emma probably needs help with her laptop. I'll be back in a minute.
Show us your tits! Show them! Coming up, boys!
I love you. Shush now. We've been left unsupervised. Lol tech support. Well, she just got her laptop repaired, so it seems to be fine. What should we do with the freedom quotes? I never really got into sex. Quote 697, is that called Funky Town? I believe that was probably me trying to think of the song Funky Town. Oh, they did Everything Everywhere All at Once. I also kind of hate that movie. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I know everybody loves that movie, but I've come to dislike that movie. When I first watched it, I was so determined to like it that I was like, I didn't love it, but it's okay. It's fun. And then as I've thought about it more and more, I'm like, oh, fuck, I hate this movie. Hate is a strong word. I'd maybe give it like 3. But like, it's not bleak and boring enough. It's so... And again, it's weird because I like their other movies. I like Swiss Army Man and The Death of Dick Long. I like their other movies. And they're completely goofy and silly as well. But fuck, man, I thought... See, people are saying pretentious. I thought Everything Everywhere all at Once was pretentious as fuck. I think that's one of the problems I have with it. I think it's very pretentious. I'm the person who likes Edgar Wright movies. I also... I like some Edgar Wright movies. I like Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz a lot. Do I like any other Edgar Wright movies? There must be one of them. I know this has fallen out of favour a lot with the modern youth, but I quite liked Scott Pilgrim. I think it was fun. I think it was a good movie. I don't know if I'd like it now. Possibly not, for various reasons. But I liked it at the time a lot. Pretending Paul doesn't exist. Did Edgar Wright do Paul? There's no way. Scott Peter. Edgar Wright didn't do Paul, did he? Because Paul is Paul movie. I can't even remember. Did he?
What?
What did you say?
I said I hated Paul.
Emma saying she hated Paul.
It felt very Seth MacFarlane.
It did feel very Seth MacFarlane. It's directed by somebody called Greg Matola. Who knows about that guy? I would say Paul is... I'd give it less than 70. I'd maybe give it the 57 on Metacritic. I didn't hate Paul. I thought it was watchable. He did not do Paul. I was so bored by Scott Pilgrim, and that was ages ago. I'd probably hate it today. I imagine I'd find it annoying today, but I did really like it when I was a teen. He did Superbad and Adventureland as well. Oof. I've never seen Adventureland, but that's Jesse Eisenberg, isn't it? Maybe? Woody Harrelson. Wait, are you thinking of Zombieland?
Oh, I am.
She is, yes. I think Adventureland is Jesse Eisenberg. Kristen Stewart? I think it's the one with Kristen Stewart, yes. Was that the Twinkie one? That's Zombieland. Zombieland's okay. Zombieland is like Shaun of the Dead for Americans, which means it's less good, but it's still okay. It's fine. Scott Pilgrim is one of the more incel movies ever. This is the thing, because Scott Pilgrim, he is criticised in the movie for trying to sleep with a 17-year-old, but I don't think nearly enough, so it would put me off. I've heard that the anime is okay, but again, if I really liked Scott Pilgrim and thought that I would like it now, I would have watched the recent show that came out, and I didn't. So I probably passed my Scott Pilgrim era. Has anyone seen the original Stand adaptation in the 2021? No, I didn't even finish the book because it's so fucking long. It's so fucking long. God, it's long. It's... Oh, I have the Stand over there, so I have it right here on my shelf. Hang on. Look how fucking thick that book is. Jesus Christ. It's like 1,500 pages long. It's 1,450 pages long. It's so fucking big. The bits I read were good. I liked The Stand, but at a certain point I was like, I'm done with Stephen King for a bit. I'll come back in a little bit, and then never did. I'll probably finish it at some point. I think I was actually... Oh, I still have a marker in the thing. I was 500 pages in.
How many pages are that?
Nearly 1,000. I'm asking how many pages are left. Well, I think The Stand, it's a book that it was published as about 700 pages, which is still very long. And then when Stephen King got more famous, he republished it as his full version. And it was this long. It's twice as long. It's just too much. He needs an editor. He went all J.K. Rowling-y. Not in that way, but like in the needing an editor way. There was a guide for that book online where it was like, skip these chapters and read a synopsis instead. I was enjoying what I was reading. I can't finish Dune, it makes my brain hurt. Dune, I've been meaning to read for years as well. I'm gonna jump across here, by the way. Dune, I've also been meaning to read for years. Because I thought the movie was okay. I didn't love the movie. The Denis Villeneuve one. I've seen the David Lynch one as well, but that's notoriously a mess. But I thought the movie was okay. I enjoyed it okay. And I was like, maybe I should read the book. Maybe now's the time. And then I was looking it up online. I was like, oh, there's a lot of stuff in this, and it's very, very dry. So maybe I'd like it. But again, it's hard for me to get into sci-fi. I think there's about to be a boy who I need to shoot, by the way, because I see some rockets on the floor. I want to see Iron Claw and Love Lives Bleeding from A24. Emma wants to see Iron Claw, I think. She just says, I do, from the other room. I don't really want to see Iron Claw. I'm just not interested in Wrestle Boys. It's Wrestle Boys with Zac Efron, right? It's the Wrestle Boys movie. It's probably good, but just not into Wrestle Boys. Where the fuck is this thing that I meant to shoot? I hear rattling. Surely I meant to shoot a boy around here. Maybe not. Yes, but it's sad. It's sad Wrestle Boys. But really, if we're being honest, isn't that all Wrestle Boys? Aren't they all very sad? I've never read the synopsis on Wikipedia or seen a documentary segment about a wrestler where it didn't go extremely sad about midway through. Sad Wrestle Boys. Okay, let me just... Whoop. There we go, lovely. Some more health if I need it. Ooh, don't fall. Maybe you'll like it, because it's sad. I do like sad movies. It's a bit like music. I listen to some fucking extremely miserable music. That's just like the music I tend to enjoy. But I also like happy movies. I'm sure. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna fire a big fucking rocket at you, just to... because I had it out. Did I kill both of them there? I think I did. No, I did not. You're dead as well. They wrestle as an escape from the overwhelming sadness. Emma has made me watch at least one or two. Was it two wrestling documentaries you made me watch? I don't mean make. You got me to watch two wrestling documentaries. And they were both fucking miserably sad. One was called, like, Behind the Mat or Beyond the Mat. I know who Bret the Hitman Hart is. I shouldn't know who that is. I know a Canadian sad wrestle boy.
You'd know who that is anyway.
I had never heard of him before in
He
my
was in
life.
The Simpsons.
Was he? Okay.
I'm sorry.
The only wrestlers I should know about are The Rock and Hulk Hogan. Those are the only two that should have made it out.
Stone Cold.
I didn't really know who Stone Cold was. I'd heard the name.
Mick Foley.
Never heard of him before. He's the boy with the puppet. Is he the one with the sock? Yes, he's the one with the sock. He seemed nice. He looked like a huge Christian Bale, but like kind with behind the eyes.
I'm sad.
Like if Christian Bale had ever experienced human kindness.
Pay attention to me.
Why are you sad?
And I feel sick.
Okay. I love you.
I didn't like those sandwiches.
Emma got a lot of sandwiches earlier.
They made me feel sick.
Are you full of ham?
We watched, what was Bret the Hitman Hart called? It was a documentary with Bret the Hitman Hart.
I don't
Wrestling
know.
with Shadows or something?
Yes, it was.
And the other one was it Beyond the Mat or Behind the Mat?
I think it was Beyond the Mat.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with wrestling culture.
Mm-hmm. I watched 2 or 3 of them. I don't like wrestling at all, but the business drama behind the scenes is kind of interesting.
Yeah, it
That's what
is.
Emma keeps saying.
Well, it's also just this little hidden subculture that goes back all the way to the early, I don't know, maybe the Victorian time?
Mm-hmm. Were they one of the people who spoke Polari?
Yeah. They started off as showmen in circuses and fun.
Basically, anyone who's a bit of a weirdo who could be a sideshow who spoke that. I watched a sad documentary on China. I had a crush on China. It was extremely sad.
Oh, yes, China's the one that was
I don't know anything about China either.
sad. Beyond the Mat.
Oh, was she? I don't know. They all blend into one.
The big woman who got her jaw restructured.
I don't know anything about these people.
You saw the documentary.
I did, but really I remember like 1 or 2 people.
sad. I've forgotten Jake the Snake. That was so sad.
Oh, is that the one who like literally carried a snake onto the ring and kept like getting like terminal illnesses or injuries or whatever, and then kept coming back because he was poor.
And kept letting the snake starve.
Jesus. I'll reset my view on movies every now and then by diving back into Hammer Horror. Christopher Lee, Peter Cushing, and Vincent Price taking turns chewing on scenery. I like Hammer Horror. Honestly, maybe my favourite adaptation of Dracula is the Hammer Horror 50s Dracula with Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee. I genuinely really love it. I think it's really good.
Bela Lugosi's.
Emma likes the Bela Lugosi one more. We both despise the Coppola one. What is Hammer Horror other than a Kate Bush song? The Youth. What do you know about anything?
Yeah.
Hammer Horror. It was Hammer Studios. Yeah, Hammer was a British movie production company about vampires, werewolves, etc. They did a lot of like 50s and 60s trashy B-movie horror movies based on like public domain characters like Dracula and the Wolfman, and Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee were in virtually all of them, and Vincent Price. Emma's just looking morose and holding my hand. What do you want? I'll finish soon. Go away. Go eat more sandwiches. Go eat more ham. Go. I was just wandering around looking sad. Similar to what I thought when somebody brought up Private Idaho earlier. I was like, that's just a B-52s song.
Is it named after the movie?
I assume so. The B-52s. When were the B-52s famous? Mid-80s? The B-52s feel like they'd be into Gus Van Sant. Bye. I love you. I love you. I love you. Go eat your sandwiches and hold your belly.
No, I don't want no sandwiches.
Okay. I don't know what the phrase means or anything about Idaho. Right, let's get through this little bit. Oh, fuck off. Stop throwing grenades at me, you pricks. I need a better gun. There we go. Use this thing for a while. This thing, the problem with this thing is that it holds virtually no bullets. What the fuck are you? I think you might have just killed yourself, whoever you are. 79 to 85 was the B-52s. There we go. I like the B-52s. The B-52s are joyful and weird, and I like the B-52s. I don't exclusively listen to sad shit. Ah! Oh my god, the chaos. Fucking die! How many of them are there going to be? That seems to be all of them. The chaos. Like, who doesn't like Love Shack? Love Shack is just an all-time classic. Nobody could dislike Love Shack. Let's switch to shotgun. We have plenty of those. I feel like in this game, compared to the first one, you can't carry as much ammunition. People still oh, fuck off! Leave me alone. Are you? Oh, I pinned you to the wall earlier. Cool. Let's take out the sniper. And Rock Lobster. My wife hates Love Shack and Rock Lobster. We were at the beach. Everybody had matching towels. It's a fucking weird song, so I kind of get it. It's a very odd time. I completed this for the first time earlier this week. It's a good time. It's a good game. It's really good. I'm talking through a lot of it because, you know, I'm streaming, but this is outstandingly good. It just feels nice and chunky to play. It holds up remarkably well. Oh, fuck off. You can't stop crossbow bolts, can you? What am I even firing? Are these like... These are superheated pieces of rebar, I believe. I played it for her 2 nights ago and she was like, this is not good. It's like Emma and I. Emma does not like most of my music, and I don't like most of Emma's music. Like, Emma is much more into EDM and 80s power ballads than I have ever been. And I like sad shit like Radiohead and, you know, the most insufferable art rock you've ever heard. So we don't really overlap a lot in our musical tastes. We make it work. What am I doing? Oh, that must have turned off the thing. Tom Waits. Yes, Tom Waits is easily top 5 favourite artist, and Emma is not into Tom Waits at all. An 80s power ballad goes hard sometimes, though. Not denying that. Right, let's break through some of these windows so I have something to shoot out of. Oh, Christ. Okay, how many rockets do I actually have? I might need to do something else. Hi, can you fly over this way, please? That did something. When you need a good sing and a cry in the shower, that shit slaps. That's very Emma coded. Just that whole sentence. There we go, another shot. Tom Waits has the voice of someone who eats cigarettes and is whispering threats to an 11-year-old. And that's good. That's a good thing. Right, you're coming over here. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Do I have any more bombs anywhere? Oh, jeez, spooked me. Hang on. Any bombs anywhere? Is there more grenades down here? I'm gonna have to use a fucking actual gun to fight you, aren't I? This is spot on, though. Am I getting him at all? I don't know if I can fight this with an actual gun. Fuck off. I think people might be coming as well. Maybe my car gun can get it. Hang on. Ow! Heal me up a little bit more, and then leave, and then we'll see if we can find some more ammunition. There should be an ammo crate. Not in this room. Maybe somewhere along the way. Hang on. Do you have any bombs in this little box? Any bombs? Any little, I basically hate Tom Waits. I mean, that's fine. I will say Tom Waits is like, you know, like a lot of the movies we've been talking about. Not for everybody. Oh, fuck off. Very much not for everyone. Do I have to go all the way back? The fuck was that noise? Fuck right off. I think I need to go all the way back. Oh, Christ. Okay, let's go. Bye. And they're going to be coming all the time. Although maybe the suppression field works on the Combine as well and they can't come. Again, we didn't work this out. Is the suppression field... Does it make the come useless? Or does it make them not able to come in the first place? Because one is much worse. Like, useless come, in some ways that's a benefit. Just like lazy comes. But not coming at all. I mean, some people are into it. Okay. Ah, Christ! Let me jump down. Help! Help! Ah! Okay, this has not gone well for me. I am too far down and I don't like it. Climb all the way back up. Oh my Christ, that hurts. Rockets! Now you're fucked. Okay. There we go, you prick. Hit him! Come on, you've gotta be dead now. Nearly, at least. Lazy comes was not on the big cook cards. That's what infertility basically is, isn't it? It's like scrambled eggs or lazy comes. Yes! I actually did a little hop. Walk it lawn chair. Alright, I guess back up then. That's everything. Let's save quickly. And is there anywhere else I can go up, or do I just have to leap onto this? Whoop! The victory hop was incredible. I've noticed that I do that a lot. Now that I have a standing desk, I can do little embarrassing hops. I didn't realize I was that kind of person. But apparently I am. I would love doing this in real life, by the way. I think it would be very, very fun. Just jumping off high things without, like, the actual risk of death. I love jumping off high things. It doesn't really come up in my day-to-day life as much as I wish it did. Like jumping off high things into water. I've been looking at making my desk a standing desk. Is it worth it? I really enjoy it. I'm really into it. Really, in the mornings, because I will sometimes eat breakfast at my desk while doing other stuff. In the mornings, I have it sitting. And in the evenings, I go 50-50. But then during the streams and during the main part of the day, I have it standing. And it's really good. It was also very cheap. I got it from Amazon, which I know is evil, but I got an Amazon desk. I would recommend it. I like it. Have you ever been ziplining? Sorry, I just associate ziplining with the show I Think You Should Leave with Tim Robinson now. Because there's that one sketch about ziplining. Oh, fucking more of you pricks! Also a grenade. Hang on, run. I've never been ziplining, at least to my knowledge. Maybe when I was a very young child. I feel like primary schools were really into bringing people to adventure camps when I was a kid, so maybe then. Is it any more evil than anywhere else? I probably could have gotten to a local shop to get a standing desk. But honestly, I was worried that in my hometown, where I live, if I went to a shop and asked for a standing desk, I think it's the kind of place where people would look at me baffled as if I had just asked for some sort of alien machinery. It's not exactly the most metropolitan area. I don't know if they'd know what I was talking about. I did an adventure camp when I was in my 7th year of primary. There we go. It's a thing. I don't know why it's a thing. I hear boys, but I don't know how I'd get up there. Oh, you know what I could do? I could drag over this table. Can I pick up this table? Is this table metal? Can I pick it up with a gravity gun? So, I guess apparently. I know it's not a magnet gun, but it seems like it's fairly finicky on what you can actually pick up with it. I did an adventure camp when I was in grade 9. Now, as usual, because this is North American, I have no idea what that actually means. I don't know what grade 9 is. Fuck off! Prick! There we go. I was 15. Okay, there we go. I think it seems easier in America to figure it out. I just didn't grow up with it because they just do grade 1 and then maybe 7 and 8 is middle school and then 9, 10, 11, 12 maybe is high school. So it just goes from 0 to 12 all in a row. Whereas in Ireland, our grades or years or whatever you call them reset halfway through. So it's the first one. You're right. There we go. The first ones are junior and senior infants. Those are the first 2 years of school, proper school, not nursery. And then it's first class, second class, third class, fourth class, fifth class, sixth class. And then it resets when you go into secondary school or high school to first year, second year, third year, fourth year, fifth year, sixth year. And fourth year is optional. So most people don't even do it. I didn't. So it's just a slightly fucky system. We have 1 to 7 primary school, then 8 to 12 high school. Simple as. American and Europeans confuse me. Middle school confused me as a concept, definitely. Oh, fuck off! Okay, run. Middle school confuses me, because middle school, it is literally just like a little baby middle version of high school. I don't really understand the purpose of it. But it seems like it's a thing in every American place, or North American place as well. I never went to middle school, but it's just split in 2. Okay. So it's like introduction to high school, maybe. America has weird names like freshmen and sophomores. I still don't know. Oh god, there's a train! Which way? Which way is it coming? Which way is it coming? Oh Christ! Eep! Did I shout eep? I didn't think people actually said that. Right, how the fuck am I supposed to do this? Do I have to back up? Hang on. Back up and so don't get hit by the fucking train. Accelerate. There we go. Lovely. Now we should be safe. A freshman, I believe, is first year. There we go. We'll just let this pass. A straight line, no stopping. Canada doesn't really use those terms either. I don't know what a sophomore... senior is pretty self-explanatory, right? Is it Greek? Where do these come from? What's sophomore? Lazy comes. The vocab of this stream really is incredible. Hopefully there's no more trains. Oh, this little gap. I could have just snuck in here a little bit. That's fine. And then down here. We must be nearly through this deserty section, right? I know it's a beach. You know, sand, desert. Ah, another loading tunnel. It's like the Mass Effect lifts. Eep, lazy comes. Sand traps. We've reached a new chapter. And that's where I should probably save. So once I come out of this tunnel, I will. Fuck right off. I'm just gonna smash you. Oh, it's very... Oh, Jesus, I'm gonna need to clear the way. Hang on. Get out again. And let's quick save. We're actually getting through Half-Life 2 at a decent enough pace, considering how often I will just do this, what I'm doing right now, which is stop, look directly at the camera, and forget I'm playing the game for at least a minute or two. My favourite thing about your accent is some of the A sounds become eh, and it's wonderful. I don't know, I could not pick that out myself. Anyway, let's go over to the Twitch screen so I can raid somebody. My favourite is R becoming or. This is I think exclusively Irish accent thing that I pronounce the letter or as or, the same as the pedal and or either or. My fave thing is also or. Right, let's close this and /raid somebody. Thank you for watching. I will be live again on Monday, playing... What am I playing on Monday? Oh, Emma is free again, so I'll be playing Dead Space. So we'll be clipping along more with Dead Space. I might finally have upgraded my computer by then as well. My new motherboard, CPU, paste, and cooler will all maybe be assembled. If not, it's still fine. Either way, I'll be playing Dead Space. And then... What's the other thing? More of this and more of KOTOR? That's basically all we're going to be playing this week. I'm enjoying all the games we're playing. I might do a Witch's Least Bad episode on Wednesday. I'll see. Either way, it'll be fun. Let's raid someone. Who's live? This person's live. Say hello. I mean, you also say R so strongly like a pirate. How else do you say it? Because I was so confused when I was a kid when people would in text speak put or, the letter or, to mean like, are you coming? It didn't make sense in my own accent. I was like, or you coming? That kind of works, but not really. Anyway, bye everybody. See you on Monday. Have a lovely weekend. Bye.